2-1. Shupp has 4 home runs on the year, 23 driven in. Second season with the Illini after transferring from Cincinnati. A 1-0 lead, top of the first inning. They're at the corners in the pitch. Swung on, lifted to deep left field. Ziegler racing back to the track. He makes the catch deep on the warning track. Tagging and going home is Jack Ziebig. A.J. Putty up to second base. A sacrifice fly for Kyle Shuppman, and it's 2-0 Illinois. Shuppman's 24th RBI of the year, and here's Colin Jennings with a man in scoring position and 2 outs. As the Illini have used 3 singles plus a sacrifice fly to score a couple of runs. Jennings hitting .251, leads the club with 15 home runs. Freeze peeks back and deals home, and Jennings bounces his foul just wide of the first base bag. 335 to the corners here in this spacious ballpark. 375 to the alleys. 408 dead center. Green padded wall out there. A nice checkered lattice mow line pattern out in the outfield. Beautiful infield dirt, well manicured. 0-1 on Colin Jennings. And the pitch. Takes it for a ball. 1-1 to Colin Jennings. Jennings did not have much of a offensive weekend against Indiana. Just 1 hit. It was a double. Runner at second is Putty in the pitch. Jennings takes a strike. Almost offered to it. Now it's 1-2. Maddox Freeze makes his 9th start of the year, 65 2/3 innings, just 23 walks, 38 strikeouts. He has given up 11 home runs, and the wind favors a home run hitter. Jennings, a high fly ball to right field. Swales to the wall. Swales will leap. It's into the bullpen. You better believe it. A 2-run home run for Colin Jennings. Into Illini bullpen in right field, and Colin Jennings doubles things up. It's 4-0 Illinois over the Iowa Hawkeyes in opener of this Big Ten tournament. His 16th home run of the year. RBIs 46 and 47. What a start for the Illini offense here in the first inning, and Iowa forced to move some guys down to the pen to start get going. 2 outs, nobody on. Will Johannes takes a strike. It's 0-1. Johannes hitting .275. He has 10 home runs and 42 knocked in. Johannes had a home run at Indiana, a 3-run home run. Takes a ball now, and it's 1-1. Maddox Freeze just gave up his 12th home run of the year. Next pitch, swing and a miss by Johannes, and he's at 1-2. 4 hits in the inning, 4 runs. Freeze delivers, and it's outside to Will Johannes here in sportsmanship honor for the Illini in the All Big Ten Awards. And the pitch by Freeze. Strike 3 taken by Will Johannes, and the inning is over. But how about 4 runs for the Illini on 4 hits? Nobody left. The Illini spotting starter Reagan Hall 4 as we go to the bottom of the first in the Big Ten tournament. And this is the BC Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Just like your favorite team dominates the court, Mercedes-Benz dominates the road. Experience precision, power, and luxury like never before at the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Champaign. Part of the Sam Lehman Automotive Group. Whether it's the sleek SL Roadster or an unstoppable G-Wagon, every drive feels like a slam dunk. Visit Mercedes-Benz of Champaign today, where style meets performance and every customer is an MVP. Mercedes-Benz of Champaign, the best or nothing.
Illinois fans, it's time to elevate your game day with Oski Light Lager, an ILL IPA, crafted by Distill Brewery just for you, the loyal Illinois supporter. Crisp, refreshing, and brewed with the spirit of the Illini and the heart of our alma mater. It's the perfect way to hail to the orange and blue. Whether you're at the game, tailgating, or cheering from home, Distill is a proud partner of Illinois Athletics. Please enjoy responsibly. Distill Brewery, Normal, Illinois.
Hi, it's Illini baseball coach Dan Hartland. You're tuned to Illinois Baseball News Talk 1493.9 FM.
Hardly ask for a better. Top of the first. Illinois 4. Iowa comes to bat. Don't rest easy, though. This is postseason play, and the Iowa Hawkeyes have a very good hitting team. They hit .315 as a ball club. Those numbers for the Hawkeyes are always a bit inflated because they have to play a few more non-Division I opponents throughout the year, and they usually can pile up some extra runs on them. Just a fallout of geography, but you know that Iowa can hit either way, and they'll lead off with Cooper Schulte, Gable Mitchell, and Miles Risley. Reagan Hall on the bump. Was not his best against Indiana last Thursday. Only went a couple of innings. Against Iowa, he gave up some early hits. So Reagan Hall will look to have a bounce-back performance here with a 4-run cushion. Cooper Schulte hits from the right side. And Reagan Hall, the Illini junior from Albuquerque, deals, and a first pitch is a strike. Gets 0-1. Schulte, a .284 batting average, .368 on base. It's actually a lower on base number than your typical leadoff guy. Got a bunch of guys that come after him that have a way better on base percentage. The 0-1 coming. Low to Schulte. 1 ball, 1 strike. 9 home runs for Schulte, 39 driven in. Adjust the black helmet. Hawkeyes are the home team. They've got white on white. And the pitch. Rifled in there, but just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Cooper Schulte from New London, Iowa. And he's a transfer from Southeastern Community College. Here comes the 2-1 from Reagan Hall. That's out and away. 3 balls and a strike. 90 miles an hour there for Reagan Hall. He'll then have to face Gable Mitchell and Miles Risley here in Omaha. The Illini and the Hawkeyes saw each other in 2024 in this facility. Illinois won it in extra innings 4-2. Not without some controversy. Here's the pitch. And it's chopped towards short. Cut off by Shutman on the run. Fires a bullet. And the third baseman retires Schulte for the first out here in the bottom of the first. Nick Groves is in left field. Colin Jennings in center. And Cole Wareheim gets the start today in right. Then Kyle Shutman at third. J.R. Nelson at short. Mike Farina at second. A.J. Putty at first. Will Johannes is the catcher. A 4-0 lead for Illinois. Nick Groves was singled home by Jack Ziebig to start the scoring. Kyle Shutman had a sac fly. And Colin Jennings with a 2-run home run. Nobody on for Gable Mitchell. And he's a good one from the left side. And he swings through the first pitch by Reagan Hall, 0-1. Mitchell hitting .375. That is not the best in the Big Ten, but it's pretty close. His teammate Caleb Wolf, who is in the hole in the cleanup spot in this order, has the top average in Big Ten play at .381. 0-1 to Mitchell, a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Gable Mitchell, named Gable for his grandfather, Dan Gable. Anybody who knows collegiate wrestling knows that name. And the 0-2 on the way to the senior. And he's out ahead of it, rolls it to first, off the body of Putty, and he recovers it, flips to the bag with Reagan Hall covering, and there's 2 down. A.J. Putty fumbled it for a moment, but had enough time to recover near the first base bag to feed it over there to Reagan Hall. Otherwise, A.J. Putty might have been able to take it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Illini fielding percentage, .978 as a ball club. Miles Risley in the 3 spot. As the sun peeks through for a moment, the first pitch to the right-hander. Just off the dish, it's a ball and no strikes. .314 batting average for Risley. 8 homers and 33 driven in. Hall peeks over the tan glove and fires. It's popped up to the right side, and it's going to leave the playing field into the blue seats. 3 levels of seats here. Big circular sections around the field. They wrap from foul pole to foul pole. 1 ball, 1 strike, 4-0 lead Illinois here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch to Risley. Sharp grounder to third, snagged by Shutman, sets his feet, throws across. 1-2-3 start for Reagan Hall. 4-0 Illinois. And we're done with 1 here in Omaha. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
For your home heating and air conditioning needs, consider what truly matters. Do you want a local family-owned business with over 50 years of dedicated service? Skilled technicians who prioritize efficiency and savings on your energy bills? ABC Heating and Air Conditioning offers all that and more. Call 352-5400 or visit abcheatingandac.com. Remember, it's as easy as ABC to always be comfortable.
Introducing the Pilot by Royce & Brickmeyer. Now leasing for fall 2026. This beautiful mixed lifestyle community offers something for everyone. Studios, lofts, apartments, and townhomes create a community you'll love living in. Thoughtful amenities and gathering spaces foster neighborly connections. You'll love the service you get with Royce & Brickmeyer. To learn more about the Pilot, visit roycebrickmeyer.com. Royce & Brickmeyer, love where you live where you're loved.
Iowa, nothing. It's the Big Ten tournament here in Omaha, Nebraska. Beautiful setting overlooking from our perch on the second deck the CHI Health Center, a big arena convention center. A couple of years ago, Illinois basketball was here in the first and second rounds and had a good weekend to make their way to the Sweet 16 after that. Bob Carey pedestrian bridge is out beyond left field that takes you across the Missouri River and into Council Bluffs, Iowa. Downtown off to our right. Omaha is a great town to come to. Cole Wareheim will lead things off here in the second inning. Illinois rallied for 4 in the top of the first against Maddox Freeze, who's back out there. First pitch coming to Cole Wareheim. Stings it towards right, towards the foul pole. Slicing and foul. Just a little bit shy of what would have been home run distance, but ended up curling foul up the seats several rows. Our vantage point here is almost looking up the third base line. And the pitch to Wareheim. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Wareheim on Saturday against Indiana rose to the occasion on a 3-for-4 day with a home run. As Jack Ziebig was held out of the lineup on Saturday in the pitch. Wareheim lofts it to center. Risley backpedaling, plenty of room, makes the catch. Out number 1. Cole Wareheim is one and only season with the Illini. He has a transfer from SEMO. One away, J.R. Nelson comes up. 4-0 Illinois. J.R. Nelson hits .243 on the season. He's Illinois' second best hitter in Big Ten play, hitting .289. More than 40 points better in conference play. Takes a ball and it's 1-0. Nobody on in a 4-run lead. The pitch by Freeze. In there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Nick Groves is on deck. 2 of Nelson's 3 home runs have come in Big Ten play. 1-1 delivery. Ground ball past the mound towards the middle. Slips through. It's a base hit in between Schulte and Mitchell. Both of them might have had a stab at it, and neither one took a dive. It's a single for Nelson. Nelson is on with 1 out. Illinois leading 4-0. Top of the second inning, and we turn it over to Nick Groves. 5 hits now off of Maddox Freeze. His last outing against Purdue was only 2 innings. Before that, against Nebraska, only 3 innings. He ended up with a no decision last weekend because Iowa won the game. Just 2 innings, giving up 4 runs to Purdue on 7 hits. It's not been the same since he had a quality start against Illinois a couple of weeks ago, and that's already been spoiled. Pitch to Groves, flashes a bunt, takes it back, it's a strike, and it's 0-1. Wind is called down a little bit, but it is out to right and right center, and a home run today by Colin Jennings. Maddox Freeze works out of the stretch and deals it home. There's a strike to Groves, and he's at 0-2 again. He was at 0-2 in his first plate appearance, ended up singling. Adam Christ is his hitting coach and the third base coach for the Illini. Kurt Courtwright in the first base box. Freeze deals and misses high to Nick Groves. Hawkeye defense is Ziegler in left, Risley in center, Swales in right. He was a third baseman, been injured, but he's playing in right field. Frost is at third. Schulte short, Mitchell at second, Wolf at first. Pitch to Groves. Misses in. Evens it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Max Burt does the catching. With a runner on and a 4-run lead, Groves looking at Freeze. Freeze nods and deals. And it's a ground ball to third. Frost to second for 1. Mitchell down to first. Double play ends the inning. That's what Iowa is really good at, and they turn it around the horn to snuff out Illinois threats. But the Illini lead it 4-0 midway through the second, and this is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Experience the selection at Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Gibson City. Our team is ready to help you find exactly what you're looking for. If we don't have it on our lot, we will find it for you. Take the short drive to Gibson City and experience a hassle-free shopping and buying experience. Give us a call or check us out at PetersonChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Is a precious thing. And when it comes to deciding who to trust with yours, you can count on Carl. On your life's journey, count on care beyond our walls with mobile medicine, virtual health, and community partnerships delivering personalized care. When you're not sure what's next, count on clinical excellence today because we're researching and investing in the care of tomorrow. And when you need someone by your side, count on highly specialized care close to home. Carl Health will be the neighbor you can count on.
Go to the bottom of the second. Illinois leading 4-0 over the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reagan Hall had a 1-2-3 first inning on the bump. He'll face 4, 5, and 6 now. Caleb Wolf, Jackson Frost, and Mitch Wood. Scott Beatty, both Ed Bond and Dave Leake tag teaming a bit in our studios, and we appreciate them, and hopefully a few more games to bring you. The Illini, if they lose twice this weekend, this week, they are done. Caleb Wolf leads off. He is the Big Ten's top overall hitter, the regular season batting champ at .381. And he's on base at .436. 3 homers, 49 driven in. Left on left, flashes a bunt, pulls back as the first pitch is a ball. 1-0. Before the game, we talked with Dan Hartleb, and as always, Brought to you by the Geese College of Business, shaping purposeful leaders through on-campus and online programs that help you put your purpose into practice. Learn more at geesebusiness.illinois.edu. The 1-0 pitch is sprayed foul to the left, off the railing, and it bounds back onto the foul line in left field. 1-1 the count. Junior campaign for Reagan Hall. 73 and a third innings coming into the game with 92 hits allowed, 17 walks, and 69 strikeouts. Opponents have hit 306 against him. Set down the first three in order. Facing Wolf here in the bottom of the second to start things off. Steps and fires. Wolf lines this towards left center. It's down. It's a base hit. Cut off by Jennings. A long single for Caleb Wolf. He specializes in that. One man on for the Hawkeyes. Nobody out. Jason Frost comes up. He was a thorn in Illinois' side a few weeks ago. And here are his numbers on the year. 245, 402 on base, 5 home runs, 21 driven in. All 5 of his home runs, though, have come in about the last calendar month since April 14th. First pitch to the right-hander, strike, and it's 0-1. He had 4 hits against the Illini, including a couple of home runs. And he had 7 hits this past weekend against Purdue. The pitch to the right-hander, a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Mitch Wood will follow for the Hawkeyes, who have their first base runner here in the second inning. 4-0 Illinois. Reagan Hall had a quick 1-2-3 first. Now he's dealing with a man on. He's coming home with a pitch, and it's swung on, lifted down the right field line, curling foul. Iowa turned a double play to end the second inning, top of the second inning. The Illini would love to return the favor. Frost has gone into a couple of double plays this year. A moment of sunshine now, and Reagan Hall steps and throws. It's too high. It's a fairly low ceiling, as they call it, with the clouds overhead. No threat for rain. And a moment of sunlight and shadows. Pitch outside. And things are even up at 2-2. Jason Frost is a redshirt sophomore, and previously he was at Kirkwood Community College. Here's the pitch to him. Just missed above, and we're at a full count. So Iowa trying to smell a rally here with the leadoff man on, and Frost working with a full count now. Wolf takes his lead, not a big stealing threat. But he does draw a throw. Just 3 stolen bases for Wolf in 5 attempts. First 3 guys in the lineup did not get on base, but all of them double-digit base stealers. Nobody out, and the payoff coming home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Frost fans for out number 1 here in the second inning. And it's strikeout number 70 on the season for Reagan Hall. The designated hitter is Mitch Wood. He hits a healthy .295. Wood has avoided the double play all year. 6 homers, 26 driven in, throw to first base. Wood's making just his 19th start. He's appeared in 43 games, though. So he's often used, but not always in the lineup when they exchange him at home plate. Hall goes at him and just off the dish for a ball. Mitch Wood's in his second season here. He's been a couple of different places, including Yavapai College and Northern Kentucky. The pitch to him and a swing and a miss. 1-1 for Reagan Hall on the bump. Caleb Wolf at first base. Mitch Wood from Ottumwa, Iowa. And Hall throws to first, and Wolf is back to the bag standing up. It's a 4-0 lead, Illinois. Thanks in big part to a 2-run home run by Colin Jennings. All the Illini home runs this year are powered by Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer. 1-1 on the way home. Right in there for a strike taken. Winner gets a night of rest and a 5 p.m. game tomorrow against the surprise Michigan State Spartans. The pitch grounded up to third, but foul. It just takes a left turn in front of the bag. Ball and 2 strikes. The loser tomorrow gets the number 5 seeded Purdue Boilermakers. Boilermakers committed a critical error in the first inning today that helped extend a frame, and Michigan State ended up scoring 4 in the top of the first. Illinois has done the same here, but in a different way. Now a pitch comes high, and we're at 2-2. This is the 5th time ever that Illinois and Iowa are meeting in the Big Ten tournament. And the Illini have won all 4 matchups. The last one in 2024. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one at 82 miles an hour. Got Wood out in front of it for his second strikeout. 2 away with Wolf at first base after the leadoff single. See if Reagan Hall can finish off the inning. Ben Swales, a right fielder, been nagged by an injury, and he's been playing some right field instead of third base. .337 average for him. He lines this into center. A base hit off the first pitch. Wolf to second. Now he is bounding onto third base. And the runners are at the corners as Ben Swales saw the first pitch and sent it. Wolf took a funny leap onto almost a hurdle type of onto second base. It looked like he was going to miss time and miss the bag. And then he was on to third in plenty of time. So the Hawkeyes are threatening with runners at the corners here with 2 outs. The hitter is Max Burt. He is the catcher in the 8-hole. And Reagan Hall's first pitch is a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. You cannot get too comfortable against this Hawkeye order that can string together hits. Max Burt homered off Illinois a couple of weeks ago. Here he sends one high and deep to right center field. It's trouble, and it's down off the track and off to the wall. 1 run is in, another run is in. This is a 2-run double for Max Burt. Hawkeyes are back in it. It's now 4-2. Ben Swales able to score easily all the way from first base. And Max Burt, hitting .308 on the year, picks up a couple of RBIs. He's up to 24. The 9-man in the order now is Jalen Ziegler after a gapper of a double. Ziegler hitting .286, no homers, but he is a tying run at the plate. First pitch, just a bit high, and it's 1-0, and that's been the problem here for Reagan Hall in the second inning, falling behind early. Ziegler has just 12 driven in all year. And the pitch. Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Do not want to put Ziegler on. Not only would you avoid the top of the order and some RBI guys that are due up, but get out of the inning. Now he's behind 2-0. Hall deals, and this time finds the zone for a called strike. Got a bit of a cheer, maybe a Bronx cheer there from the Illini fans. On a 2-ball, 1-strike count now with a runner at second base. That's Max Burt. Hawkeyes are back in it. It's 4-2. Illinois leading in the second. The pitch. Swung on, line to left. It's down for a base hit. Max Burt coming home. The throw will go to second. And now it's just a 1-run ball game. Jalen Ziegler with just his 13th RBI of the year. And the Hawkeyes have rallied for 3 runs with 2 outs here in the inning. And the Illini's 4-run cushion has evaporated to 1. Top of the order, Cooper Schulte. He has 9 home runs this year. The tying man is on. And the pitch. Strike rifled in. It's 0-1. Lead by Ziegler at first. The delivery home. Ground ball towards short. Nelson charges in on a couple of hops. Throws to first. That's the inning. But Iowa rallies for 3 on 4 hits. They leave 1. And suddenly it's a 1-run game. Illinois 4, Iowa 3 after 2. Busey Bank, Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
This fall and winter, make Oskie's Sports Pub at Atkins Golf Club your go-to for parties and game days. Host your holiday party, corporate gathering, or family celebration in our private and semi-private spaces for 8 to 135 guests. Not hosting with us? Bring the flavor home. Choose from wings, a taco bar, nacho bar, picnic buffet, barbecue buffet, wraps, sandwiches, and more with convenient pickup or delivery from Oskie's. Call 217-481-8160 to place your order or visit.
Work at the plate. Mike Farina, Jack Siebig, and A.J. Putty. 2, 3, and 4 in the Illinois order. Farina grounded out his first time up. Farina facing a former teammate and good friend, Maddox Freeze. First pitch from Freeze. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. They were roommates at Southeastern Community College in Iowa. Freeze deals. Farina hooks it high to left, deep, and near the side fence. And it is just out of reach of the left fielder Ziegler, who climbed the sidewall and was very close to a couple of fans. Farina did not get a hit off his former teammate back on May 2nd a couple of weeks ago. And grounded out his first time up here. He'll try to change the tone. He's down to 0-2. Pitch. Too high to Farina. That interaction between Ziegler, the left fielder, and the fans was almost a Bartman-esque type of moment there. And the pitch to Farina. Ground ball straight at Schulte, the shortstop. Sure-handed, picks it up and throws him out. between Schulte, the shortstop, and Gable Mitchell.
Next up, the designated hitter number 2.
6 errors combined right there up the middle. Mitchell at second base has only committed 1. Nobody on. Illinois leading 4-3. Jack Ziebig singled his first time up and drove in the game's first run. And right now, Illinois leading by a run. Here comes the pitch. It's high. Kyle Shutman had a sacrifice fly. Colin Jennings had a 2-run home run. So the Illinois Fighting Illini got their runs in the first as Ziebig knocks this one foul. Iowa got theirs in the second. Illinois is making its 7th straight appearance in this event, but Iowa making its 11th. Here's the 1-1. Just out. 2 balls and a strike on Ziebig. A.J. Putty on deck. Maddox Freeze puts the yellow cleat on the rubber and fires. Strike. And we're at 2-2. Ziebig this year in Big Ten play right at his average, 237. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Freeze, not a huge strikeout pitcher, but he just got his second of this game, and he's up to 40 on the season. 2 up, 2 down. A.J. Putty comes up. He singled back in the first inning. Now nobody on. 1-run lead for Illinois. Freeze delivers. Putty takes it outside. It's a ball and no strikes. Maddox Freeze is from Norway, Iowa Junior. 21 years old. And he deals. Strike all the way there on 88 miles an hour. Freeze from the shoulder to the belt and throws low. 2 balls and a strike. His father, Nate Freeze, was drafted by the Cubs and made it to AAA, which of course would be in Iowa, in Des Moines. 2-1 on the way to Putty. Swing and a miss. That was off speed, and Putty's going to have a 2-2 count now with 2 outs and nobody on. Illinois 4, Iowa 3. And the pitch. Swung on, hit high to left field, deep. Ziegler back to the track, pulls up and makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Illini here in the third. The Illini lead it by a run over the Iowa Hawkeyes. And this is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
This fall and winter, make Oski Sports Pub at Atkins Golf Club your go-to for parties and game days. Host your holiday party, corporate gathering, or family celebration in our private and semi-private spaces for 8 to 135 guests. Not hosting with us? Bring the flavor home. Choose from wings, a taco bar, nacho bar, picnic buffet, barbecue buffet, wraps, sandwiches, and more with convenient pickup or delivery from Oski's. Call 217-481-8160 to place your order or visit us at Easy Cater.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
Illinois 4, Hawkeyes 3. First game of the Big Ten tournament for these two teams. Events. Scott Beatty here with you. Dave Leake is in studio. And for the Hawkeyes, Gable Mitchell, Miles Risley, and Caleb Wolf are coming up. Postseason awards were doled out today. Conference awards. And no surprise, a player of the year, Rock Chalowski. The shortstop from UCLA. Likely to go as the number 1 pick in this year's draft. Reagan Hall faces Gable Mitchell, who was a second-team All-Big Tenner announced today. First pitch to Gable Mitchell is a strike, 0-1. Mitchell grounded out to first base in his first time up. Hall worked a 1-2-3 first, but then had a rocky second inning, giving up 3 straight hits with 2 outs and yielding 3 runs. Misses a pitch inside. We're at 1-1. Chalowski is the player of the year for the 2nd straight year. It's only been done 2 other times. Luke Appert did it with Minnesota in the early 2000s. And Barry Larkin did it with Michigan. Mitchell shows a bunt and pulls it back. Hall does not get the call. It's 2 balls and a strike. Mitchell, Risley, and Wolf here for the Hawkeyes. Down a run. Hall points those toes towards first base dugout and deals. That's a little bit outside. 3 balls and 1 strike to count. Gable Mitchell hits .375 on the season. 42 knocked in. And the pitch. Skips low. Ball 4. Goes to the backstop, but Johannes will go get that in time. So that's the first free pass from Reagan Hall today. 2nd straight inning, he's put the leadoff man on. If this game stays close, I'll be curious to see what kind of leash does Reagan Hall get. Of course, both teams and all the teams in this double elimination side of the bracket can ill afford to lose a lot of pitching. Is Hall, did he just call for a balk? Yep, he did. So Reagan Hall looked brilliant in the first inning and now is wobbled his way through the second and the start here to the third with a man in scoring position. And no count on Miles Risley. Risley swings and lines it to left. It's a base hit. Mitchell on to third. He gets the stop sign. And the Hawkeyes put the pressure on here with runners at the corners. Nobody out, and the Hawkeyes have the tying run 90 feet away. Caleb Wolf is their top RBI guy. He's up. He's singled off of Hall in the second inning. Illinois led it 4-0, and now Hawkeyes are threatening to tie or take the lead. And the pitch, sprayed foul to the left side. Caleb Wolf at .381 is the top hitter in the Big Ten. That's coming into today. He's now on an 8-game hitting streak. Oh-1. Runner goes. They got him picked off behind first. Throw up to second. Nelson dropped the ball, and now a runner's coming home to score, and the game is tied. Man at second, nobody out, and it's 4-4. The Illini bungled that. J.R. Nelson received the throw from Putty, and as he was trying to put a tag on, just dropped it. I don't know if the collision with the runner, with the glove that is, caused a problem, but Mitchell scores. Risley is at second. Wolf takes, and it's a ball outside. 1-1. Now Nelson, I think, received it and simultaneously put the tag on, and the ball came back out. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. Wolf fouls it off to the left. Now it's 1-2. The lead for Illinois was short-lived. So they are credited with a pair of stolen bases. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wolf, 1 swing would give Iowa the lead. And the pitch. Chop towards short. Runner going to third. Nelson Fields on the run. Throws to first. 1 away. But now the go-ahead run is at third base. And here comes Jackson Frost, who struck out in his first at-bat last inning. Nobody's in Illinois' pen. Time is called, and the hitter, Frost, was late to get into the box. So I think a strike was just issued, and/or a warning. Yep, it was a strike, so there's a freebie. It's 0-1 on Jackson Frost. Hall delivers. He shows a bunt and pulls it. Or rather, it's his strike. He went through it. Tried to pull it back. They went to an appeal at first base. Grady Smith says, yes, he did. Now it's 0-2. The Illini infield is drawn in with the man at third in a tie game here in the third inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So that went awry for Jackson Frost. Reagan Hall collects his third strikeout.
Designated hitter number 24.
Go-ahead run at third base. Mitch Wood comes up. You'd love to get him and give your offense a shot going to the fourth in a tie game rather than from a deficit. Illinois scored the first 4 runs in the top of the fourth, and Iowa now has it tied. The pitch. Wood takes a strike. It's 0-1. Wood struck out last inning. Each team 4 runs and 5 hits. Pitch. Up high. 1-1 the count. Mitch Wood is a senior in his second season with the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reagan Hall, the junior, off the third base side of the rubber. Man at third base, and the pitch. Off speed, in for a strike. Hall has him at 1-2. Can he recover here? Big Ten tournament. Not an elimination game. And the pitch. Outside. But you almost always are in trouble if you don't win your first game. Two teams meeting for the 4th time this year. Hawkeyes won 2 of them in Iowa City. 2-2 delivery. Missed it away. Full count. Well, more fans here than for the 9 o'clock game this morning, but not a huge crowd yet. But the ones that are here, of course, are very invested in making their noise. Full count with a man at third. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Hall keeps it from being any worse with a pair of strikeouts to end the third inning. Iowa and the Illini are tied at 4 as we go to the 4th. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor and call a Groundworks company. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space. Schedule a free inspection with Foundation Recovery Systems, a Groundworks company.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we help you find value on the things you value. So when it's time to take on a project, we've got you covered with the right supplies at unbeatable prices. Right now, during our Yard to Fence days, save $10 on select bags of Scott's Grub X or Turf Builder Triple Action, $10 off 20-pound bags of Estate Grass Seed, and select Livingston vegetable and flower seeds, 25% off MSRP. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Hey, Illini family. This is Illini women's basketball coach Shauna Green. You're tuned to the home of the Illini. News Talk 1493.9 FM. WDWS, Champaign-Urbana.
Illinois baseball this year brought to you by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm, so don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Scott Beatty at Charles Schwab Field, a 24,000-seat stadium that hosts the College World Series and the Big Ten Tournament. Illinois and Iowa are tied at 4. The Illini come to bat to start the fourth inning with Kyle Shupman, Colin Jennings, and Will Johannes. Illinois grabbed a 4-0 lead in the top of the first. Iowa has tied it up. First pitch to Shupman, fouled back, and it's 0-1. Shup hit a deep fly ball to left in the first inning, and it was a sacrifice fly to make it 2-0 at that point. The Illini have hit a couple of balls deep to left. The Yard has held it in famously pitcher-friendly park. Pitch down and away, and it's 1-1. But the wind is out today towards center and towards right. 1-1 to Shup. The pitch by Freeze. High, and it spins him out of there. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Second season with the Illini from Geneva, Illinois. Kyle Shupman steps back in, and the pitch by Freeze. Off speed, called for a strike. Shup went 3 for 11 against the Iowa Hawkeyes in that series in Iowa City. And the 2-2 bounce past the mound, charging in. Schulte on the run, throws, not in time. Shupman legs it out for an infield single. Will Iowa challenge on a bang-bang play? Safe is the call. The Illini have a man on.
Up next, center fielder number 38, Colin Jennings.
This showed it on the video board, and first look says safe. So no challenge from the Hawkeyes on the infield single. And yeah, we just got a slow-mo replay up here at the booth, and it was the right call. Man on for Colin, who takes a hack and a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Jennings homered off Freeze in the first inning. That made it 4-0. Game is tied now. Next pitch coming. A strike taken for Jennings, and he's at 0-2. Shupman does have a dozen stolen bags this year. He's been caught 6 times. Freeze deals. Takes Jennings a good take there, and it's 1-2. 16 home runs for Colin Jennings now. Tie game. Here comes the 1-2. And missed again. It's 2-2. The Illini are going to need some more big hits. 4 runs not enough today, and we're tied up. Pitch on the way home. Swing and a miss by Jennings. Out in front, lunging for that. And Maddox Freeze has his third strikeout. One away here in the fourth. As Will Johannes comes up, he struck out looking in the first. And Johannes can send it a long way if he connects. Good defense from Iowa would see him as a double play candidate. Shupman at first after the infield single. First pitch is off target. It's a ball, 1-0. Shupman did not have a hit against Freeze in the Iowa game. As he takes a strike, we're at 1-1. Back on May 2nd, a couple of flyouts. 1-1. Shup off the bag at first. Wolf in front of him. And the pitch. Off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. Cole Wareheim is next. Iowa trying to sniff out a double play. And the delivery. Johannes takes again. 3 balls and 1 strike. And Freeze a little bit more deliberate here. There's a hold to the right side. Pitch. Johannes bounces it through the hole. Left side. It's a base hit. Shupman to second base. Frost at third base made a diving attempt. Couldn't come up with it. Will Johannes hit it hard enough to get it through. And the Illini have him at first and second.
Up next, right fielder, number 22, Cole Wareheim.
Cole Wareheim to the plate. Wareheim flew out to deep center in the second inning. Gain tied at 2. Go-ahead runner is in scoring position. Wareheim's been into 1 double play this year in 63 at-bats, and the catcher, Max Burt, comes to see his pitcher, Maddox Freeze. Game is even at 4 as the Illini collected their runs in the first inning. Iowa scored 3 in the second and 1 in the third on a double steal. Home plate umpire Dave Condon asks for the visit to be over and signals to the Iowa dugout. They've got 2 visits left. A right-hander starting to go in the pen for Iowa. Big spot here as the Illini try to regain the lead. And Cole Wareheim gets the spot start in the lineup for the second straight ball game. And the pitch. It's in there for a strike, off speed at 81 miles an hour. Maddox Freeze will throw the changeup to right-handers. 2 on for Wareheim. Outfield is in just a bit. And the pitch off the plate. Now a ball and a strike. Big opportunity here in the fourth. It'll be important for momentum aside from a lead. And the pitch to Wareheim is down. That one, the slider. And maybe that was the change. 76 miles an hour, says the scoreboard. So 2 balls and a strike. And the offering. Wareheim pops it up behind home plate. The mask is off for Burt, but that's going to be a souvenir. Count is 2-2 now. Iowa willing to go to the pen here early if need be. The Illini do not have anybody throwing in the right field pen as we've reached the 4th inning. Freeze looks back at second, pitches home. Wareheim takes strike 3. Froze him on the fastball. And there's 2 away. J.R. Nelson will be the last hopes here in the fourth inning. Kyle Shupman, an infield single in this inning. Will Johannes, a single to left. Got to bring him in. Freeze is stingy, does not walk a lot of guys. J.R. Nelson singled off him. First pitch, down low for a ball. Outside. 1-0 the count. J.R. Nelson. Healthy lead for the runners. A look back and the pitch. Pop foul out of play. Comes up here to the second level. We are in prime foul ball territory, by the way. Have seen one come in one of these booths before. Charles Schwab Field has 5 radio booths built for a tournament. 1-1 to J.R. Nelson, trying to come up with a clutch RBI. The pitch and line to right, but foul into the seats, and he's at a 1-2 count. Maddox Freeze in his first big jam since the first inning, with 2 on and 2 out, and it's a 1-2 count to Nelson. The delivery. J.R. Nelson lines it through. It's a base hit into left field. Shupman rounding third. Here comes the throw. Cut off. Illinois back in front. It's 5-4 on a 2-out RBI from J.R. Nelson with 2 strikes nonetheless. Will Johannes to second base. 5-4 Illinois.
Now batting left fielder number 29, Nick Groves.
Illini have scored 3 of their 5 runs with 2 outs in an inning. And here's Nick Groves. As the Illini try not to settle just with a 1-run lead. Good piece of hitting by J.R. Nelson. And the pitch. Curling fly ball to left. Foul territory. Third baseman Frost racing. Won't have a play. It bounces right in front of him and then off the tarp. 0-1 is the count. The game coming up at 5 p.m. scheduled start is Michigan and Rutgers. Michigan the 7 seed. And then Ohio State and Washington the 9 p.m. nightcap. Ohio State the 6 seed this year. They've been the surprise of the Big Ten. Washington did not have a good season, didn't have a good RPI, but they fared well enough in conference play. 2 on for Nick Groves, and here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. Groves singled in the first, into a double play in the second. Illinois has rallied back. They have taken the lead. Maddox Freeze peeking back at second base to Will Johannes. Throws home. Groves fouls it back of the net. And now the count is 1-2. Farina's on deck if Groves can work his way aboard. The Illini down to their final strike in this inning again. And the pitch. Strike 3 taken. Groves hopping mad on that one. And the inning is over. But the Illini with a 2-out RBI single by J.R. Nelson. The only run of the inning, 3 hits, 2 left. A 5-4 lead for the Illini, middle of the 4th. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana is once again proud to be supporting Fighting Illini athletics. The Napleton Automotive Group has been a contributing member of the Champaign-Urbana community for years through their extensive charity work and community involvement. So the next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle in central Illinois, check out Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana. With 7 brands in one location, why go anywhere else? NapletonsAutoPark.com.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
This is Illinois baseball coach Dan Hartland. Thanks for listening to Illinois Baseball News Talk 1493.9 FM.
Iowa's half of the fourth inning now, the bottom of the fourth here in Omaha. Illinois leading 5-4. The Illini scored 4 in the first inning. A rally capped by Colin Jennings' 16th home run of the year. But Hawkeyes got back in it with 3 runs in the second, slicing and dicing with 2 singles and a double and another run-scoring single. And then in the third inning, the Illini not clean in the field with a balk and letting a double steal and a run home to tie it up. And then J.R. Nelson's go-ahead RBI single in the fourth has the Illini ahead 5-4. Reagan Hall now working here in the bottom of the fourth will face 7, 8, 9. And there's activity in the pen. First pitch to Swales. Down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Hall just delivered his 57th pitch. Next pitch to Swales, in there for a strike. Evens it up. Swales singled off of Hall in the second inning, and these 7, 8, 9 guys all got hits with 2 outs. There's nobody throwing in the Illini pen, but there's men down there now. And there's a strike, or ball, 2-1 to count. Have a guy going through exercises, but he is obscured from us. Pitch. Swales swings and fouls it. See who Dylan Napoleon, Illinois' first-year pitching coach, would have a mind to piggyback off of Reagan Hall. 2-2 coming. And just an eyelash low. Here, everyone holding their breath on a borderline pitch at the bottom of the zone. It's a full count to Ben Swales, the right fielder. Payoff. Up high, ball 4. Third straight inning, Iowa's put the leadoff man on. Second straight by a walk. Hall has just not been super fine with his location. Max Burt doubled in 2 runs in his last at-bat. In the 8-hole for the Hawkeyes. Double play would be mighty fine right here. First pitch to Burt. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Illinois not trailed in the game. They're back ahead by a run. Hall coming home with it. Swinging a foul back. Swales 7 out of 8 in stolen bases, so worth a look over there at first base. Long delay by Reagan Hall, and now he does throw to first, and Swales is back there. Hall seemingly had a man picked off in the third inning. The Illini couldn't get an out of it, and Miles Risley, the man that would have been picked off, was safe at second, and Gable Mitchell came home to score, and that tied it. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, sent high to right field, playable for Wareheim, and he makes the routine catch. Swales back to first, 1 away. Not out of the woods, but Illinois leads it by a run. Jalen Ziegler's up. Ziegler has gone into 3 double plays this year. He singled in a man, though, in the second inning. Swales off the bag at first. Hall, the lefty, is coming home to Ziegler, the righty, and he fouls it off to the right. It's 0-1. Iowa, the number 1 run-scoring offense in the Big Ten this year. Number 1 in batting average, number 2 in slugging, number 2 in OPS. Number 2 in stolen bases also, and they're a good fielding team. So why are they just 500 in conference play? Pitching hasn't held up as much. They're 13th in the conference in ERA. 5-4 lead Illinois. Illinois, on the other hand, has been better in the pitching department than Iowa, but worse in the offensive numbers. Illinois just 9th in the conference in runs scored per game. Just a tick under 7. 0-1 coming home. Ziegler, fly ball, foul out of play to the right. This one up to the upper deck and then bounds back to the lower deck. That one into a small group of Nebraska fans. Nebraska not playing until Friday, but there's some fans that are here already. So we are in Omaha. The Big Ten tournament, a throw to first again. Tournament through the years has moved around, but it's been here now for quite a while. They recently announced an extension of it. They'll keep it here for an Omaha in the near future. 0-2, another throw to first. Michigan has won it the most, along with Minnesota and Ohio State. Each of them have won it 10 times. Illinois and Indiana have each won it 4. And Nebraska, the reigning champion, they've won it the last 2 years. Last year, Nebraska was a 500 team. 0-2 coming. Strike 3 taken. Now there's 2 outs. 5 strikeouts for Reagan Hall, 74 on the season. Top of the order, Cooper Schulte. He's grounded out twice. Tying run at first base for Iowa. 4th inning. Schulte has driven in 39 on the season. Throw to first. Swales is back in there. Last year, Nebraska was 1 catch in the outfield away from elimination. And a fly ball dropped by a Michigan State outfielder allowed Nebraska to win the game, and they stayed in the tournament and won the whole thing. Here's a bunt shown, pulled back, it's a strike, and it's 0-1. And the swell of noise you get here in Omaha when Nebraska's playing is huge. I'd say it's the one sort of tally in the con department about having it here. It's hard to really have a neutral game when Nebraska's in the game. Runner goes, and this one is lined foul to the right. Runner was in motion. Schulte at an 0-2 count. This facility is marvelous. It is built logistically to handle a lot of teams at once. The hotels and restaurants right near here in downtown Omaha make it a fantastic place for teams and fans. Fairly easy travel for a conference that's coast to coast. 0-2 outside. Ball and 2 strikes. But it is decidedly pro Nebraska. Schulte at the plate for Iowa with a 1-2 count. Reagan Hall gritting his way through the 4th inning with a man at first base and a 1-run lead. Runner goes again. The pitch swung on and fouled back. Schulte will not go easily here. against Reagan Hall. Back in Iowa City, he went 1 for 3, singling off him once. Swales off the bag again. Extends the glove back towards the bag. And Hall will throw that way. Putty with a quick tag, but he was back in there standing up. Love to get Schulte to end the inning, but also not to have to face Gable Mitchell with anybody on. 1-run lead. Another quick throw to first base. And now Reagan Hall goes to the rosin bag behind the mound on the grass. Illini in the grays as the visiting team. And the pitch coming home. Runner goes. Swung on. Fly ball. Right side. Foul and out of play. And Schulte's been fending off a bunch of these from Reagan Hall. Nothing else. Iowa feeling good about eating up pitches from Illinois' starter. The Hawkeyes have a right-hander getting going. That is Jaron Bleeker, native of Iowa. Swales off at first again. And the pitch home. And a liner into center, a base hit. Just past the reach of Farina at second base. Schulte won that war. Runners are at first and second. He fouled off several pitches. That was a professional at bat there. Swales in scoring position, and now you deal with Gable Mitchell. Iowa scored their 3 runs in the second inning with 2 outs. And they tied it in the third. And now here in the fourth, they need a 2-out RBI. Dylan Napoleon comes to see Reagan Hall. Haven't seen anybody throwing in the Illini pen, but that doesn't mean there was some earlier activity. Napoleon just looked at the Illinois bullpen, and it might be a cue to get somebody going. It is Sam Mommer to start loosening. Schulte just singled. This is a long conference for Napoleon to help Sam Mommer get enough time to get going. He was doing his earlier stretches, but he has yet to start throwing on the pen. Hey, Fighting Illini fans, as you cheer on the orange and blue today, remember to enjoy the refreshing taste of Coke Zero Sugar, because fan work is thirsty work. Dangerous hitter in Gable Mitchell. Second on the Hawkeyes with 42 RBI. Runners are at first and second, and Mitchell can get a hit. Swales in scoring position. Schulte's behind him at first. Pitch coming home. Mitchell takes low for a ball, 1-0. '81 hits for Gable Mitchell coming into the game in 53 games played. 1-0 deal. Bounce low, stopped by Johannes. And 2-0's the counts. Sun breaks back out for a moment. A 5-4 lead for Illinois. 2 on for Mitchell. The pitch. Curling fly ball, foul. Into the seats and left. Up to section 121. The information on this facility says 24,000 capacity, but they can expand it to 35. There's a good 20 rows of bleachers in the outfield. 2 balls and a strike on Mitchell. And the pitch, ground ball to second base. Farina's up with it, throws to first, and that's the inning. And Hall works out of the jam to hold the Hawkeyes scoreless. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5-4 lead, Illinois. And we go to the 5th. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
What matters to you matters to us. That's why Busey takes the time to understand your goals and build solutions that fit your priorities. From everyday banking to long-term planning, our team is here to help you navigate every stage with care and expertise. We're more than a bank. We're your neighbor, your advisor, your advocate. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
For more than 90 years, Busey Wealth Management has helped families and businesses make smart financial decisions that stand the test of time. From personalized investment plans to tax strategies that work for you, our team is here to support your goals every step of the way. We take a big pictured approach, connecting you with the right financial experts to help protect what you've built and plan for what's next. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini, member FDIC.
Will face a new pitcher from Iowa. The Illini lead it 5-4. Jaron Bleeker comes on. He is a sophomore from Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. And Bleeker had a nice outing against Purdue and earned the win on Thursday. Nope, check that. That was Friday, the 15th. Hang on, now we got to do some thinking on this. Today is the 19th, so that means Monday was the 18th. 17, 16, yeah, it was Friday. The Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. He threw 5 scoreless against Purdue and earned the win. He was not the starter in that game. Came out of the pen, but really tamped down a Purdue offense over 5 innings. Saw the Illini twice in the series in May and gave up 3 runs in 2 1/3 innings combined. Mike Farina first up, first pitch, strike, and it's 0-1. Firm at 92 miles an hour from Jaron Bleeker, who stands 6'3", 216 pounds. 18th outing of the year for him. Next pitch, top towards third and foul. 59 1/3 innings for Bleeker. 17 walks against 51 strikeouts, a whip of 1.5, and he's given up 5 home runs. 5-4 lead, Illinois. Mike Farina is 0 for 2 today. He'll be followed by Jack Siebig and A.J. Putty. And the pitch. Swung on line to short, and a leaping grab by Schulte, who timed it well. Out number 1. What can you do? Jaron Bleeker will use a fastball and a cutter, a curveball and a splitter. Likes that curveball a little bit more to the left-handed hitters. Jack Siebig might see one. This pitch in the dirt, and it's 0-1. A lot of sink. Good sinking fastball. Good changeup, too, when he uses it. Misses inside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Bleeker, pitcher number 2 after Maddox Freeze exited. Siebig takes one high. Now 3 balls and no strikes. Siebig singled in a man in the first inning to start the Illinois rally in the first for a 4-0 lead. Now it's 5-4. And the pitch to Siebig takes a strike all the way. Putty is on deck. Bleeker deals. And I beg your pardon, that is ball 3. So now we're at full count to Jack Siebig. Nobody on base in the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Illini have fanned 6 times as Maddox Freeze gave up 5 runs on 8 hits, but didn't walk anybody and struck out 5. Here comes A.J. Putty. 1-run advantage. Putty did get a single off Bleeker in Iowa City. In fact, got a couple of them. Just one. The 0-1 coming. Skips low. And 1-1 the count. Nobody on. See if Reagan Hall's out for the 5th as Putty takes one inside. 2 balls and a strike. A.J. Putty did not have any home runs against Big Ten teams this year. All 8 in non-conference play. 2-1. Swing and a miss. And Putty at 2-2. Putty had a hitless weekend at Indiana, but had a hit here in the first inning against Iowa. Next pitch, too high. It's a full count. Against the Hawkeyes, A.J. Putty had 4 hits in that series with a double. And the payoff. And Putty swings, fouls it back to stay alive. Bleeker working on a stretch of 10-plus innings without an earned run allowed. Putty barrels one to left field, racing back Ziegler to the bullpen, and it's into the bullpen. And there's a home run for A.J. Putty. His first against a Big Ten team. You better believe it. A.J. Putty gives the Illini a 2-run lead. It's 6-4 as he scalded that over the left field fence. The Illini have cracked 2 home runs here in this game. That's a Flight by Yuengling home run, powered by Flight by Yuengling, the next generation of light beer.
Next up, third baseman number 32, Kyle Shutman.
That's a clutch hit with a 2-out home run. Now Kyle Shutman up. And a strike feathered in there for a 1-1 count. Putty's 9th home run, 51st RBI as a freshman. And the ball, and Putty moving up that all-time freshman list for RBIs. A pitch, Shutman grounds it fair down the left field line. Rolling into the corner by the sidewall. And Kyle Shutman, 2-hit day with a double. Colin Jennings coming up.
Now batting center fielder number 38.
6-4 Illinois. Long way to go in this game, but a little bit more daylight. The home run given up by Bleeker was his 6th allowed this year and his first allowed since April 3rd. When Minnesota hit one off him, he gave up 2 to UCLA and he gave up 2 at Penn State. It was all in mid-March into early April and had not given up a home run since. But A.J. Putty homers off him. Shutman with a hard hit double on the ground down the line. Colin Jennings is up. He homered earlier in this game. 6-4 Illinois, 5th inning. Bleeker deals. Fastball in to Colin Jennings. 1 ball and no strikes. Shupp leads at second base with 2 outs. Pitch to Jennings. This time caught the inside corner for a strike. Jennings, good power numbers this year. OPS is just a bit shy of 1,000. And the 1-1. And it hit him. Colin Jennings gets hit by a pitch, and he's on for Will Johannes. There's 2 on here with 2 outs. 4 runs have scored for Illinois with 2 outs in an inning. And no reason to stop here. Not an elimination game, but you always feel like you need to win your first. Illini won their first game last year. Here comes a visit by Wes Obermueller, the big league veteran and pitching coach. Iowa does not have anybody throwing at the moment, but there is somebody getting going with the hoodie off. 6-4 Illinois, 2 on. A run home on the A.J. Putty solo home run. Our broadcast today is brought to you by the Illini Cashback Card. Earn cashback all day, every day with the official credit card of the Fighting Illini. Visit IlliniCard.org. Winner of this game will play tomorrow at 5 p.m. against Michigan State, the 12 seed. The loser will play tomorrow morning. 2 on. Here's the pitch to Will Johannes. A breaking pitch up high for a ball. Six to 4 Illinois. Johannes singled in the 4th inning. And the pitch by Bleeker. Missed outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Cole Wareheim is on deck. Bleeker a peek back to second base. Pitch home. That is a strike. Nestled it right on the outer edge. Will Johannes in his final Illini season would love to have a big impactful hit here. The pitch. And he stays off ball 3 outside. Decidedly an advantage count now with 2 outs for Johannes. Schuttman is at second base. Jennings at first. Johannes at the dish. And the pitch. And a bouncing ball towards the middle. Gloved by Mitchell, the second baseman behind the bag. On the run. Throws down to first. And the inning is over. The Illini pick up a run on the A.J. Putty solo home run. 2 hits in the inning and 2 left. 6-4 Illinois halfway through. Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Just like your favorite team dominates the court, Mercedes-Benz dominates the road. Experience precision, power, and luxury like never before at the all-new Mercedes-Benz of Champaign, part of the Sam Lehman Automotive Group. Whether it's the sleek SL Roadster or an unstoppable G-Wagon, every drive feels like a slam dunk. Visit Mercedes-Benz of Champaign today, where style meets performance and every customer is an MVP. Mercedes-Benz of Champaign, the best or nothing.
For more than 90 years, Busey Wealth Management has helped families and businesses make smart financial decisions that stand the test of time. From personalized investment plans to tax strategies that work for you, our team is here to support your goals every step of the way. We take a big pictured approach, connecting you with the right financial experts to help protect what you've built and plan for what's next. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
the 5th inning. Illinois is up 6-4 on the Iowa Hawkeyes in this Big Ten tournament. The Illini have not trailed in the game. A.J. Putty's home run gave him his 51st RBI, and that ties him for third most as a freshman. Sean Mulligan had 51 back in 1989. It's the most since Drew Davidson had 52 in 2002. That's second place, and the all-time freshman record is 63. Andy Schutzenhofer in 2000. Colin Jennings is also homered in this game. That gives him 16. He's homered 16 times in 2 straight seasons. Reagan Hall, working his way through the order for the 3rd time, deals towards Miles Risley, and it's a strike 0-1. Risley has singled and grounded out. Hall has given up 4 runs on 6 Iowa hits in the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big first strikeout there for Reagan Hall. His 6th of the game. Hall had a wobbly 2nd inning and had to work around a jam in the 3rd. Gave up only a run in that. Had to work out around another jam in the 4th. Finally retires the leadoff hitter for the first time since the 1st inning. And that is good to have nobody on for Caleb Wolf, the top RBI guy for Iowa in the cleanup spot. He takes a strike. It's 0-1. Wolf grounded out in the 3rd. He is Mr. Hits. Won the regular season batting title in the Big Ten with .381 as the average. Next pitch. Ground ball, left side, and past a diving J.R. Nelson into left field. Caleb Wolf on with his 2nd hit of the game. A single. Both of them singles.
Next up, third baseman number 27.
One more note on Colin Jennings, his home run. It's the 15th time an Illini hitter has hit 16 or more home runs in a season. Think about all the hitters. Colin Jennings with a 16 home run season. Pitch here skips away from Johannes, and Caleb Wolf helps himself to second base on a wild pitch. Jackson Frost is at the plate. Only 5 home runs this year, but most of them have come lately, and he could tie it with 1 swing. Hall gets a look at his pitch comm on his wrist. Runner in scoring position with a 2-run lead. And the deal. That is a strike, and it's 0-1. Josh Klimek is the all-time single-season leader for Illinois with 26. Bren Spillane had 23 in the 2018 season. Pitch. Ground ball to the middle. Through. Base hit. Wolf to third. Wolf getting the wave. Here comes a throw by Jennings. That's cut off. And Iowa back within 1. Frost with an RBI single. That wild pitch looms a little bit larger. Now the tying run is on as Frost collects a hit for the first time. Nothing has been easy against this Iowa lineup. Mitch Wood has struck out twice. He is due up. And Iowa is going to conference, not the Illini. Iowa wants an offensive conference, so they will huddle up. In a 1-run game once again. A half inning after the solo home run by A.J. Putty. Hawkeyes answer with at least 1. Double play ends the inning. Presumably, Aiden Flynn will throw tomorrow for the Illini. So you have to feel good about what's in your back pocket and your chances for playing at least one more game after the scheduled 2. Mitch Wood struck out in the second, struck out in the third. Runner at first and the pitch home. It goes low for a ball. Mitch Wood has had time at 2 different schools before Iowa. He is from the state, though, in Ottumwa, Iowa, and a lot of Iowa roster guys. The deal by Hall. Floats inside, missing for ball 2. Dave Condon, home plate umpire. Grady Smith at first. Jason Harstick at second. Mike Lusky at third. Jakes and Frosts 0 for 2 in stolen bases. The pitch is bounced foul to the left side. Mitch Wood back in there with a 2-1 count. Lead by Frost. Hall comes home with it, and he's up high. 3 balls, no strikes. Mommer's been throwing. Check that, 3 balls and 1 strike. Mommer's still staying loose in the right field pen. Over the fence in the right field corner. Hall deals. Swung on, grounded off the glove of Shutman, and it's into left field. Up to second base goes Frost. Hard hit ball. Frost up to second. Wood to first. Ben Swales coming up. And the tying run is on. And the go-ahead run at the plate. The go-ahead run is at first base, rather. Wood will be lifted there for a pinch runner. 5th inning. In a postseason game, Hawkeyes want some more speed early. Brett White. Redshirt freshman will get to run. Now Dylan Napoleon, Illinois pitching coach, comes out. Tying and go-ahead runs are on. And that's going to be it for Reagan Hall. Could not get through the 5th, but he will exit with a 6-5 lead. And this will go onto the shoulders of Sam Mommer here in the 5th. Buckle up. We're back in a moment. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
For more than 90 years, Busey Wealth Management has helped families and businesses make smart financial decisions that stand the test of time. From personalized investment plans to tax strategies that work for you, our team is here to support your goals every step of the way. We take a big pictured approach, connecting you with the right financial experts to help protect what you've built and plan for what's next. Busey Bank, proud to be the official bank of the Fighting Illini. Member FDIC.
Our beloved veteran-owned 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now available in every single stadium on game day at the University of Illinois. Also, check your local stores for our Illini Orange 6-packs and 12-pack variety packs featuring watermelon, peach, blue raspberry, and green apple today. To find your favorite location, check our store locator at hardafseltzer.com.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like wanting a psychic that helps you, but getting one that just ruins surprises.
I see. Your friend's throwing you a surprise party. Well, that's ruined.
I see. The end of your favorite show. Madison stays with Braden.
Can I get a refund?
I don't see that.
You wouldn't settle for just any psychic, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, Illini family, this is Illinois baseball head coach Dan Hartleb. You're tuned into the home of the Illini. News Talk 1400 and 93.9 FM, WDWS, Champaign-Urbana.
Sam Mommer takes over here in the bottom of the fifth. He inherits runners at first and second. The hitter for Iowa, Ben Swales, did not see Mommer when he appeared in the Iowa series, nor did the man that would follow, Max Burt. 6-5 lead for Illinois. Hall out, Mommer in. Hitter is Swales. And the first pitch by Mommer is fouled back this way, and it's 0-1. Sam Mommer is 4-1 with a 2.61 ERA. 41 and a third innings this year. 18 walks, 36 strikeouts. Could use a double play. Mommer peeks back, fires home. Curve is in for a strike. 0-2. We'll take the strikeout. Back-to-back singles. 3 straight singles. There's strike 3 taken. And there's 2 outs. Mommer freezing Swales. And now he'll Burt. So obviously Reagan Hall ran into a jam, but also Dylan Napoleon, no doubt mindful that Iowa had these 2 hitters did not see Mommer in the series. Max Burt doubled in 2 runs back in the second. First pitch to him, breaking pitch, low, 1 ball and no strikes. Mommer from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, and has leveled up from the Division II level. He was with UW Parkside last year. Pitcher of the year there in that conference, and misses low. 2 balls and no strikes to Max Burt. Last time out for Mommer was brilliant until it was a disaster. He threw 3 innings against Indiana and then gave up 4 runs in the 9th. Next pitch in there for a strike. 2-1 the count. Gave up 4 runs to see the game go into extra innings. Illinois won it in extras over Indiana. 2-1 on the way from Mommer. Ground ball towards short. Nelson picks it up, a flip to second, and that's the inning. And Mommer throws some cold water on the rally for the Hawkeyes and preserves a 1-run lead. 6-5 Illinois as the Hawkeyes strand 2. We go to the 6th. And a 1-run lead for the Illini on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Discover unmatched comfort and efficiency with ABC Heating and Air Conditioning. For over half a century, ABC Heating and Air Conditioning, a local, family-owned company, has delivered exceptional AC replacement and service. Our ABC Heating and Air Conditioning skilled technicians ensure your home stays cool while saving on energy costs. Trust ABC Heating and Air Conditioning to handle your heating and air needs. Call now at 352-5400 or visit online at abcheatingandac.com. It's as easy as ABC to always be comfortable.
Hi, it's Dr. Kevin Glancy with Champaign Eye Professionals. Let's talk about looking good and feeling good with the latest eye care technology. At Champaign Eye Professionals, we have brought OptiLight by Luminous to our patients for dry eye treatment, and now we introduce OptiLift by Luminous. OptiLift is a gentle 10-minute procedure that strengthens the eyelids, improving blink quality and reducing wrinkles and under-eye bags. Not sure what technology is right for you? Call for an appointment to discuss your options.
If you can't see, call CEP 207-0363.
Illinois leading by a run, 6-5 over the Iowa Hawkeyes. The Illini have not trailed in this game. Scoring 4 in the first. Hawkeyes tied it at 4 in the third inning. The Illini took the lead in the fourth on an RBI single by J.R. Nelson, padded it to a 2-run lead with A.J. Putty's solo home run in the top of the fifth. Iowa got one back in the bottom of the fifth. Cole Wareheim leads off. First pitch inside for a ball.
Hitting off for Illinois, right fielder number 20.
1 ball, no strikes on Cole Wareheim, who's facing Jaron Bleeker. Here he sends a high fly ball to right, tracking towards the line. Swales, basket catch there. Almost misplayed it, and then handled it with a little stumble, and it's out number 1 here in the top of the 6th against Jaron Bleeker, who came in the 5th. Got the first 2 men before Putty homered. Shutman doubled also with 2 outs after that. J.R. Nelson 2 for 2 today, and a very critical go-ahead single in the 4th. Takes a strike from Bleeker. A lot of baseball left to go here in a 1-run game. And the offering. Ping towards second base. Mitchell shovels over, collects it, throws to first. Nelson retired for the first time. 2 up, 2 down here in the 6th inning. Nobody on for Nick Groves.
Now batting left fielder number 29, Nick Groves.
He singled and scored in the first inning. The Illini have cracked 10 hits. They have 6 runs. They've left 4. Hawkeyes have left 6 out there. Trailing 6-5. The pitch. Groves fouls it off. It's 0-1. Iowa's used a pinch runner, but that was for the DH, so the defense stays the same. And the offering to Groves. Off the dish for a ball. Jaron Bleeker is working his 2nd inning of relief, and he throws high. 2-1. Both these teams will have to pitch tomorrow, and a loser would have to pitch on Thursday if they win tomorrow. And the offering. It's too high. 3 balls and a strike. The winner would also have to pitch on Thursday if they lose tomorrow. 3-1. And that's a strike. Full count. For one team that goes 2-0, will get rest on Thursday and get to play Friday. Full count. Groves grounds it to third. Frost gloves well off the line against the left-handed hitter and throws out Groves. 1, 2, 3 go the Illini in a 1-run game. Middle of the 6th. 6-5 Illini. Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Illini fans, sell your home with a trusted leader in local real estate. Your official real estate team of the Fighting Illini, Ryan Dallas Real Estate. Ryan's team outsells and outperforms the competition as the #1 team in homes sold year after year. Proven results, 5-star service, and an unmatched commitment to help you win. All backed by Ryan's 48-hour offer guarantee. Get started today at RyanDallasRE.com. Ryan Dallas Real Estate, the official real estate team of your Fighting Illini.
Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana is once again proud to be supporting Fighting Illini athletics. The Napleton Automotive Group has been a contributing member of the Champaign-Urbana community for years through their extensive charity work and community involvement. So the next time you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle in Central Illinois, check out Napleton's Auto Park of Urbana. With 7 brands in one location, why go anywhere else? NapletonsAutoPark.com.
Bottom of the 6th. Hawkeyes will come to bat, trailing the Illini by a run. 9-1-2 in the Hawkeye order. Ziegler, Schulte, Mitchell. I'm Scott Beatty. Ed Bond is in studio. And the Illini trying to stay on the winning side of the Big Ten tournament. A victory will set a date for Michigan State tomorrow at 5 p.m. A loss will make a date with Purdue tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Hawkeyes are going to go with a pinch hitter to start off the inning. Instead of Jalen Ziegler, this is left-handing hitter Joey Narrett. Narrett from Wisconsin, left-handed hitter. First pitch from Sam Mommer is a ball. It's 1-0. Narrett is a .303 hitter with 5 home runs and 37 driven in. Bit of a wide stance, and he swings and misses. Narrett likely to stay in and play the outfield, as Rick Heller, the head coach for Iowa, tries to come back. Breaking ball looped up to right field. Very playable for Wareheim. He collects out number 1. Narrett got out in front of it and lobbed it out there. And he is retired for the first out as Sam Mommer tries to pick up where he left off, but for that fateful 9th inning in relief against Indiana. He had 3 perfect innings, and he's retired all 3 that he has faced here. Top of the order, Cooper Schulte singled in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 3. This pitch fouled off to the right and out of play by Schulte. Iowa's only won the Big Ten tournament 1 time, and it's going to be very difficult anybody who is playing today to win this tournament, because there are 4 teams that won't play till Friday. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. Iowa won this tournament in 2017. Illinois' last championship here in the tournament was 2011. And the 0-2. Spun outside. Nebraska has won it the last 2 years. Maryland won it the year before that in 2023. Michigan won it in 22. 1-2 delivery. Swung on, lifted to right center. On the run, it's caught by Wareheim. Cole Wareheim getting the spot start again. He has caught both outs here in the 6th. 1-run lead, Illinois. Gable Mitchell. Iowa name as ever there was. Well documented. The Hall of Fame wrestler and coach of wrestling in Iowa. His grandfather, Dan Gable, and a fly ball to right center again, about the same spot, caught again by Cole Wareheim, and his glove getting some work out there. Cole Wareheim catches all 3 outs, and Mommer retires all 3. 6-5 Illinois. To the 7th we go. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card, brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Experience the selection at Peterson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Gibson City. Our team is ready to help you find exactly what you're looking for. If we don't have it on our lot, we will find it for you. Take the short drive to Gibson City and experience a hassle-free shopping and buying experience. Give us a call or check us out at PetersonChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
This fall and winter, make Oski's Sports Pub at Atkins Golf Club your go-to for parties and game days. Host your holiday party, corporate gathering, or family celebration in our private and semi-private spaces for 8 to 135 guests. Not hosting with us? Bring the flavor home. Choose from wings, a taco bar, nacho bar, picnic buffet, barbecue buffet, wraps, sandwiches, and more with convenient pickup or delivery from Oski's. Call 217-481-8160 to place your order or visit us at Easy Cater.
Start the seventh inning. First pitch swinging. Mike Farina lifts a foul ball caught by the first baseman, Caleb Wolf, halfway down the line. And one pitch, one out. Illinois leads 6-5. Mike Farina retired. Here comes Jack Siebig, who was just on the scoreboard in a contest where they asked a fan to name as many Big Ten schools as possible. And Jack Siebig had been recorded. I think he got all of them. First pitch to Siebig. Strike. 0-1. Siebig singled in a run in the first inning to give Illinois a lead. They have not trailed in the game, but Iowa came back to tie it at 4-4. Now it's 6-5 Illinois. Next pitch, strike again. It's 0-2. Top of the seventh, and Bleeker, the reliever, deals. Siebig curling fly ball to left. On the run, Ziegler, and he'll pull up. He'll make the catch. Narrett towards the 375 sign as Narrett stayed in for Ziegler after he pinch hit. Narrett, Risley, Swales in the outfield. Frost, Schulte, Mitchell, Wolf in the infields. 2 away. The Illini have not had a hit since the fifth inning. It's also the last inning they scored in on A.J. Putty's solo home run. Putty up. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Putty homering off of Bleeker in the fifth and facing him now for the second time. The pitch. Fires a fastball for a strike, and he got him at 0-2 now. Shutman next if Putty can reach. 1-run game. The offering. Outside. 6 runs on 10 hits for the Illini. 5 runs on 9 hits for Iowa. The pitch. Putty to the hole, and it's grabbed by Schulte in the hole. Backhand throws way offline, and it gets away. And Putty's headed for second. Here comes a throw, and he is tagged out there. He never tried to slide. I think he thought he had a freebie. Wolf, the first baseman, was able to get to it in enough time. Right off the sidewall. Putty just kind of pulled up casually at second. Did not realize he would be thrown out, and he was. And it's a 1-run game. And it's the stretch here in Omaha. 6-5 Illini on the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
When you're betting and find yourself constantly thinking about gambling and you're losing more money than you have, are you really winning? If you're spending too much time with the slots or you can't stop betting on sports and you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, maybe lying, and probably losing more money than you can afford to lose, you're not alone and you can get help. It's available 24/7 and it's confidential. When your betting has gotten out of hand, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.areyoureallywinning.com. Sponsored by the Illinois Department of Human Services.
Looking for a new or used vehicle? Experience the selection at Peterson, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Gibson City. Our team is ready to help you find exactly what you're looking for. If we don't have it on our lot, we will find it for you. Take the short drive to Gibson City and experience a hassle-free shopping and buying experience. Give us a call or check us out at PetersonChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Hey, it's Illinois baseball coach Dan Hartleb. The Illini play here on News Talk 1400 93.9 FM.
L.A.J. Putty has now 3 hits, but he was thrown out at second base. And the Hawkeyes are still within 1. As we go to the bottom of the 7th, heart of their order, Miles Risley, Caleb Wolf, Jackson Frost. Sam Mommer has retired all 5 Iowa Hawkeye batters he's faced. And it's on his shoulders here for the bottom of the 7th. And maybe into the 8th and 9th. Miles Risley singled back in the 3rd. Right-handed hitter. Mommer, the right-handed pitcher, throws low and away for a ball, and it's 1-0. Wolf with a pair of hits is on deck. Here's the pitch. A little bit low and away. 2-0. Mommer peering over a light tan glove. Fires fastball through the hole. It's a single for Risley. Tying run on for the Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes got a leadoff man on in the 2nd and the 3rd and scored runs. Got a 1-out single in the 5th and scored a run. Caleb Wolf. Been tough to retire for everybody in the Big Ten all season long. Is in the box, draws the bat across the plate. Left-handed hitter. Black socks pulled up on the yellow cleats. First pitch, grounded to the right side, and that's through a base hit. And Risley's on his way to 3rd. Throw coming that way, not in time. Hawkeyes have him at the corners, nobody out. Caleb Wolf with the 3rd hit of the game. Jackson Frost coming up. He singled in a run in the 5th. Illinois in trouble here with a 1-run lead. Illini will play for 2 up the middle. And they would surrender the lead if so. A nod by Mommer and the pitch. Breaking ball falls low for a ball. White is on deck. Now time called. What's going on? Oh, a new earpiece communication coming to the hitter, Jackson Frost. Maybe to make Mommer think about it. So it's 1-0. Illini not guarding a bunt. Shutman creeps a little bit. The pitch. Now a bunt is shown, and it's taken, and it's a strike. And call it officially on the swing. It's 1-1. Runner at 3rd is Risley. First is Wolf. Wolf not tremendous speed, but they might try for the double steal again. Mommer sets. And he deals. Frost this time takes it, but it's called a ball. 2-1 the count. Mommer looking over at first base. Putty holding Wolf on. Runner at third is the tying run. The pitch. Frost. Fly ball. Center field. Coming on. Jennings. He makes the catch. Here's the tag and the throw. But not in time as the run scores on the sacrifice fly. And this game is even at 6 apiece. Risley home to make it 6-6. The throw actually came just to second base. And Wolf stays put at first. 2 RBIs on the day for Frost. Mitch would have been the hitter, but he was lifted for a pinch runner. And this is White, who will hit for the first time from the left side. Pitch by Mommer. And it's away. Brett White, 43 at-bats on the year. He has 15 hits. 6 of them doubles and 2 of them home runs. So you respect that power in the limited at-bats he's had. Runner at first in the pitch. Buried low in the dirt. Stopped by Johannes. 2 balls and no strikes. It's hard to say that Mommer is sped up because he always works quickly. But he looked a little sped up on that pitch. 6-6 the score here in the 7th. And the deal. Strike taken. 2-1. Brett White hails from North Liberty, Iowa. Transfer from Baylor, redshirt freshman. And the pitch. Swung on, line to center. Base hit. Up to second goes Wolf. He's going to third. Jennings coming up throwing. The throw, the tag, and safe at third base. White grabs second. Now the go-ahead run at third with another man behind him in scoring position. A bag open. Ben Swales will be the hitter who struck out looking against Mommer in the 5th. Iowa could take its first lead. Will Johannes comes to talk to Sam Mommer. The rest of the Illini infield will join him. No pitching coach out there. This is the Illini rallying themselves together. Hawkeyes have men at second and third. Game is tied at 6. Hawkeyes have tied it for the second time. The Illini have not trailed in the game. A.J. Putty is in front of the grass. Wolf at third base. White behind him at second. Pitch to Swales. Not showing a bunt and not biting on the breaking pitch from Mommer. It's a ball and it's 1-0. Mommer from the stretch and deals. Swing and a miss by Swales. 1-1 the count. The catcher, Max Burt, would be next. There's only one out here in the inning. The pitch. Bounced and blocked by Johannes. Tough spot here for Mommer. Trying to somehow get the last 2 outs of this inning without letting runners at second and third home. 2-1. Too high. 3 balls and a strike. If you do put Swales on here, you do set up force outs. But it's a tie game. And the pitch. Bounce low, ball 4. So it does set up the force outs. And the bases are loaded for Max Burt. He homered off the Illini in the series at the beginning of May. He's doubled in 2 runs today with a double back in the second inning. And he'll try to give Iowa its first lead. Bert's only gone into 2 double plays this year, but that would be huge right now. Wolf at third, White at second, and Swales at first. The number 8 man in the order, and the pitch by Mommer up high for a ball. And the Hawkeye crowd, a little bit outnumbering the Illini crowd and a little bit closer in geography, are making some noise. Dylan Napoleon, Illinois' pitching coach, is going to make a visit now to the mound. He did not make a visit when we paused a few moments ago. The Illini have had, I believe that's Reed Gannon getting loose, so they may go to him here. Hawkeyes now circle up for an offensive conference. 6-6 score, bases loaded here in the Big Ten tournament, and a lot on the line for those 2 teams' hopes to advance. The path to get to the quarterfinals on Friday a lot more difficult if you lose this game. 5-run outburst. 2-0 to Groves. Too high. Illini will face the 5th-seeded Purdue Boilermakers tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Lest a miracle here. The pitch. Taken again. Ball high. 3-0. Check that. 3-1, the counts. And the delivery. That's a strike again. Full count. Illini down to their final strike. (10-6) Iowa, and here's the payoff by Bleeker. Strike 3 taken, and that's the ball game. Hawkeyes win it 10-6. The Illini will play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. against Purdue in an elimination game. And if they would win that, they would play again on Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. And if they would lose tomorrow, the season will come to an end. Illinois and Purdue tomorrow morning as the Hawkeyes win it in comeback fashion. 10-6 the final. We'll talk to Dan Hartlib in a moment. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
2 million brain cells die every minute during a stroke. Carle Health wants to remind you of the 6 simple signs of a stroke. We call it Be Fast, and it stands for balance lost, eyes blurred, faces drooping, arms are weak, speech is slurred, and terrible headache. If you or someone you know are experiencing these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Be fast, and together we can save lives. Learn more at carle.org/stroke.
Listen up, Illini fans. Cashback is here with the new Illini Visa Signature Cashback Card brought to you by the U of I Community Credit Union. Earn cashback every time you make a purchase. 5% cashback on gas and travel, 2% back on groceries and restaurants, and 1.5% back on everything else. But that's not all. U of I Community Credit Union will match your cashback earnings up to $150 for the first year. Learn more and apply today at IlliniCard.org.
Back here in Omaha, Iowa wins it 10-6. Dan Hartlib is on the field with us. And Dan, such a promising start. How do you see this one?
Yeah, we got off to a very good start offensively, and I thought, up until, through the 7th inning, I thought we had a lot of really solid at-bats and did a good job and pushed some runs across, hit balls hard, kept a lot of them out of the air, some things we've talked about. But the start wasn't great from Reagan Hall. We were elevated, and then a number of times we get 2 strikes and then get back to kind of even counts or even 3-2 counts, and that didn't help us. And, one of the struggles we've had over the last month is some things out of the bullpen, and, we just weren't good there.
Sam Mommer retired the first 5 he faced, and then he just kind of came unglued a little bit like his last time out.
Yeah, we've got to do a better job of commanding in and out. It's one of those situations we have pitches set up at times, and then whether we overthrow them or just miss location, that hurts us. Then we get back to situations where we've got to use a little bit more of the plate, and just haven't worked out for us.
Well, it's not over, and you get a chance tomorrow morning against Purdue, and it's another team you've seen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is no tomorrow if we don't win, so our backs are against the wall. We got to come out, we got to find a way to win. It's got to be one inning at a time, and both offense, defense, starting and bullpen, we need everybody to get our jobs done.
Thanks a lot, Dan.
Thank you.
That's Dan Hartlib as the Illini fall in this one. 10-6 is the final to the Iowa Hawkeyes. We'll recap it in a moment. This is the Busey Bank Illini Sports Network from Learfield.
Spring is a season for new beginnings, but a serious injury can put your life on hold in an instant. When you're facing the physical, emotional, and financial impact, you need someone in your corner. From car, motorcycle, and truck accidents to workers' compensation and animal attacks, the Sparrows Law Team is here to protect your rights and guide you forward with clarity and care. Don't face it alone. Call Sparrows Law for a free consultation. With offices in Danville, Champaign, and Kankakee, Sparrows Law fights so you can recover.
Is your air conditioner summer ready? Beat the heat with top-notch performance and efficiency. Call the experts at ABC Heating and Air for your AC checkup today. The ABC Heating and Air skilled technicians ensure your unit's performance, efficiency, and dependability, offering peace of mind all summer long. Remember, it's as easy as ABC to always be comfortable. For all your AC needs, call ABC at 352-5400 or visit abcheatingandac.com. Stay cool.
Looking for quality roofing services? Trust Tyner Roofing. With over 25 years of family-owned experience, Tyner Roofing are your go-to experts. My father and I offer top-notch services in roofing, siding, windows, and gutters. We ensure your home is protected against the elements. Our skilled professionals provide top-quality service and craftsmanship. Call us today at 217-418-0411 for a free estimate and inspection, or visit our website, tynerroofing.com. Whether a hole in your roof or your whole roof, call Tyner Roofing today.
At Shanbaugh Fire Protection, we are dedicated to providing comprehensive fire protection solutions to keep you safe. We offer a range of services from fire sprinkler